All right, so I got a question, right? I was listening to this article talking about, you know, how people are going through this great depression, right? Because they're not happy with their own self-image. And so, I mean, I kind of thought there was nothing real big about that, right? People have been happy with their own self-image for a long time. But what I found strange was that these filters that people use when they take pictures, right? You know how you take selfies, whatever, and you have these filters that you can use, right? And they did a study, and the study found that people use filters a lot to change their body image, whether it be their eyes, their cheekbones, their nose, their mouth, their hips, their butt, their legs, their breasts, their arms, their head, their hair, their color, skin color. I mean, just, it's fun. It's crazy, right? And I was like, wow, are people that vain? And I said vain, right? Because the Bible says that it's all vanity, right? Everything that man could want or attain is vanity, right? Because there's only three things that man really utilizes, okay? The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, and the pride of life. Those are the three things, you dig? The lust of the eye, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. And so, it just amazes me how much everything is so much vanity. So the study went on to say how, you got all these adults, right? Different age classes and different groups, how they're all using these filters when they're taking pictures, and how nothing's real. Even to the degree to where corporations now, when they're taking pictures of these movie stars, they're filtering the picture down so much that it's not even the same person, yo. You dig? They did a thing, a side by side, where they were showing these stars side by side of what they really look like today, and then what the filter picture shows them looking like. And I just thought, man, that's really sad that we as a people are so enamored with what we think we want to look like, or how we see ourselves according to our imagination and not according to reality. I mean, they talk to these plastic surgeons that were talking about how business is booming, especially because of the pandemic. Because of the pandemic, people have been sitting around having to look at themselves all the time, looking at themselves on Zoom and all this kind of stuff, and in the mirror, and all this extra time on their hands that they're having to see themselves for who they really are, and they don't like what they see, but they're not willing to do anything about it to change it, change their eating habits, change their lifestyle, change their mindset and some things, start being, positive and getting out and doing this. Because of the pandemic, you couldn't go nowhere, you couldn't do nothing. You're stuck behind a computer screen and Zoom for so many hours, and you're stuck in the house, and social distancing and all that kind of stuff, that people started not liking what they saw in the mirror. You dig? They started not liking what they were seeing. So then they started using these filters. My teeth got a little yellow. Let me go ahead and hook them up with the filter. You dig? Or my lips is a little big, let me go ahead and slim them down. Or my face is a little chunky, let me slim it up. Or my eyes is a little tight, let me make them a little bigger. Let me change the color. Let me make my skin tone a little more olive or a little more light skin. Let me change the hair color. Matter of fact, let me change my hair altogether. I mean, come on, man. You feel me? People are getting out of hand. So the plastic surgeon was saying, oh yeah, business is booming. You know why? Because we got clients as young as 13 years old. 13! Coming to get in work. They want to look like they filter. They want to look like their favorite anime character. You dig? Just crazy. Crazy. So, it's, but You know, the Bible says it's all vanity. It's all vanity. You know what I'm saying? It's all vanity. That's all it is. It's all vanity. And I just thought, it just blew my mind. I just, when I was listening to it, I couldn't understand it. I was just shocked. I was like, I mean, for real? Are people that disgusted with themselves? They don't love themselves and who they are enough to accept for who they are and what they look like? Now, listen, I'm not saying be comfortable in being unhealthy. You know, if you overweight, do what you can to lose some weight, to be healthy, to be the best you. Don't just accept, well, this is just how I am. This is how my mama made me, my family like this, how God made. No. Be the best version of you that you can be. You dig? You ain't got to remain unhealthy, but the best version of you doesn't start here. What you put in. It starts here. This is where the best version of you starts. And then when it starts here and you start getting it and you're motivated, then you can start here. Then you can start here. Your heart getting up and out and doing something. Then you can start with your attitude and you can start, you know what I'm saying, with your characteristics. You know what I'm saying? That's where it starts. The change starts. But wanting to do all this plastic surgery to look like some kind of filter, man, and listen, this is a real thing. This is for real. They're calling it some kind of you know, when you're misfigured, malfigured or something like that, but they're calling this plastic surgery filter, what depression that people are going through. They didn't made up a name for this damn stuff. And I just can't believe that people have allowed vanity to take over. People have gotten so vain. You dig? That, I mean, they're changing eye color, they're changing the eye size, they're changing their nose, they're changing their lips, they're changing their cheekbones, they're changing their teeth. You dig? They're changing their ears. You know what I'm saying? Man, everything. And I just don't understand. Man, be you. Be you. If you be you, people going to love you for you being you, or they going to hate you. It is what it is. But be the best you and be comfortable with being you. And if people don't like you, yeah, okay, people ain't going to like you. But there's some people out there that's going to love you. There's some people out there that's going to adore you. Some people that's going to appreciate you. Some people out there going to want to hear what you got to say. They going to want to know how you think. You did? And if you ain't got some haters, something wrong with you anyway. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? Now, those that's praying against you, yeah, you gotta get on your knees and ask God to rebuke them and you know what I'm saying, let it come back on them 100-fold. But you should have some haters. Because if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing. You just another number. You just somebody else sucking up oxygen. You should have some haters out there. You should have some people hating on you, because that means you're doing something. That means your voice and your opinion matters to where it makes someone else uncomfortable. You did? So, man, be you. Be the best version of you. But all this vanity and all these people going to the plastic surgeon. I mean, come on, kids, babies, having whole mental breakdowns and depression and, just going through these trips in school and having to get counseled and all this because of social media. Because of what people expect that a person should look like and what their body should look like and what people consider cute. This black dude, I've been hearing everybody talk about, this supposed to be well-educated brother that's, going around here and talking about these women that are, for whatever reason, why y'all calling him his damn advice? Who gives a about what he thinks? But for whatever reason, y'all care about what this dude thinks. And talk about this dude talking about, well, if you weigh this much and you're this height and how many kids you plan on having and you want to be married and have a man take care of you, you're gonna work and what are you doing and why should somebody choose it? All this kind of stuff. And these women, why are you going on there asking this dude for his advice? First of all, who is he? And what has he ever done? You dig? And is he doing more good than more bad? Is the advice he giving uplifting and helping others more than it is tearing others down? I mean, it's okay with being truthful and being honest in some things, but there's also there's a way that you can be truthful and be arrogant and be an asshole. For real. So, I've heard this brother speak before, but I've listened to some of these women call and I'll be like, what? You women are beautiful. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh my Lord. Some of you women are beautiful, got good jobs, have good heads on your shoulders. You have good goals and not saying all of your expectations aren't realistic, but a few tweaks are here and there. You guys are cool. You're on point. But then you call into this dude and you listen to this dude and this dude telling you what he thinks and all he's doing is tearing you down and breaking you down. And you walk away feeling like crap. Vanity. Instead of you taking selfies and posting them on your picture, you want to do all these filters. For what? You lying to people. You catfishing. Be you. Be the real, authentic you. Good or bad. Stretch mark, dimples, gray hair, whatever, missing teeth. You feel me? Be you, man. People gonna love you and they gonna accept you or they not. But all this vanity, man, that's just whack. People developing syndromes because of filters and posting on social media. It's time for us to put down social media, man. Give social media a break if it's causing you that much kind of distress and disharmony in your life. That's ridiculous, man. Love who you are and accept who you are. And if anybody don't accept you who you are, man, keep it moving. Let the dust roll off your feet, the water roll off your back, and keep it stepping. You dig? Facts. Shabam Levon. I'm out.